For decades, ductile iron pipes have been the undisputed kings of the water and sewer industry. They're strong, they're reliable, they're the standard. But what happens when the standard choice isn't actually the best choice for your project? Well, that's exactly what we're going to dig into today, the world of powerful alternatives to ductile iron.
So that's the big question, isn't it? It's the one every single project manager has to ask. Yeah, ductile iron is an absolute powerhouse, but is it the perfect puzzle piece for every single puzzle? As we're about to see, the answer is a definite no. And you know what? Understanding why that is opens up this whole new world of really innovative solutions. So, here's our game plan. First, we'll talk about why we even need to look past ductile iron. Then we're going to dive into the three main groups of challengers: the plastics, the other metals, and some really interesting specialty options. And finally, we'll throw them all in the ring together, compare them side by side, and figure out how you can choose the absolute right pipe for the job. All right, let's get right into it. Why would any engineer or project manager even think about looking beyond the tried and true, super reliable ductile iron pipe? Well, it's simple, really. While it's an amazing default option, the specific needs of a project often scream for a more specialized, more tailored solution. It really just boils down to four key things. First up is weight. I mean, ductile iron is heavy, and that extra weight, it directly jacks up your transportation and handling costs. Second is flexibility. If you're working in a place with earthquakes or just shifting ground, you absolutely need a pipe that can bend, not break. Third, of course, is cost. Sometimes the budget is tight and you just have to find a more economical way. And last but not least, corrosion resistance. Ductile iron is pretty good, but some soils and fluids are so aggressive they demand a material that literally can't rust. So that brings us to our first group of contenders, the plastics. You can think of these as the flexible newcomers, the modern materials that are lightweight, versatile, and have seriously shaken up the entire industry. First on our list is PVC, which you can just think of as the budget-friendly all-rounder. As you can see, the pros are pretty compelling. It's super lightweight, it's great against corrosion, it's a breeze to install, and maybe best of all, it's really, really cost-effective. But like with anything, there's a trade-off. The cons show you its limits. It's just not built for high temperatures or really intense pressure systems. Next up is HDPE. Now, if PVC is the all-rounder, HDPE is the flexible specialist. Its ability to bend and move is an absolute game-changer in areas with ground movement. Plus, and this is a huge deal, it allows for trenchless installation. That means less digging. But it does tend to be pricier than some other options, and here's the big one. It can be damaged by sunlight over time, so you have to protect it from UV rays. All right, let's pivot. We've talked about the newcomers, so now let's talk about the heavy-duty veterans, the other metal pipes. These are the traditional, super strong choices you call on when the job gets really, really tough. And leading that charge is steel. I mean, when it comes to just pure, raw strength and the ability to handle insane amounts of pressure, steel is in a league of its own. It's an absolute powerhouse. But all that power, it comes at a price. It is incredibly heavy, which makes just getting it to the site a major operation. It also rusts without special coatings, and yeah, it has a pretty hefty price tag. Then you've got copper. This is the premium choice, the long-term investment. Its biggest selling points are its incredible longevity and fantastic resistance to corrosion. Plus, it's recyclable, which is a great bonus. So what are the downsides? Well, it's very expensive. And because it's so valuable, it's unfortunately a prime target for theft on job sites. Okay, on to our final category, the specialty pipes. Now, these are not your everyday, run-of-the-mill materials. These are purpose-built problem solvers, designed from the ground up to tackle very specific and often very, very large-scale challenges. First up, concrete pipes. These are the giants of the pipe world. Their main advantage is just sheer size. When you need a pipe with a massive diameter for a major water system, concrete is often the only game in town. It's super durable, but it does have two big weaknesses. It can crack if the conditions aren't perfect, and its unbelievable weight makes installation a really complex and difficult process. And finally, we have something really interesting: glass-reinforced plastic, or GRP. This one is fascinating. It's extremely lightweight, but also very strong. And its superpower is that it thrives in highly corrosive, aggressive environments where other materials would just fall apart. The trade-off for all that specialized performance, it's got a higher initial cost, and you absolutely need expert crews to install it properly. So we've met all the contenders, right? We've heard their stories, seen their individual strengths and weaknesses. Now it's time for the main event. It's time to put them all side by side and see how the hard numbers really stack up. This is the showdown.
Let's get right to it and answer that question with the data.
Okay, this table really tells the whole story. Let's look at tensile strength. That's basically how hard you can pull on something before it snaps. You see ductile iron? It's an absolute beast. 400 to 700 megapascals, right up there with steel. Now look all the way down at concrete. Just 2 to 5. That's a massive difference, and it's exactly why you can't use concrete for high-pressure jobs. Now let's glance over at density. See HDP? It's less than 1, which makes it so light it can float. Then you have copper at almost 9. It's so much heavier. This table makes it crystal clear. Every single choice is a compromise.
So we have all this information, all this data. How do we actually pull the trigger and make the right choice for a real-world project? Let's bring it all home and get to the verdict.
You know, the most important thing to take away from this whole explainer is this. There is no such thing as a single best pipe. It just doesn't exist. The right choice is always, always a trade-off, and it has to be balanced against the specific needs of your project. So is budget your #1 driver? PVC is a fantastic place to start looking. Do you need something that can flex and move with the earth? HDPE is definitely your go-to. Need to handle just raw, extreme pressure? Steel is still the undisputed champ. And if you're building something to last for generations and have the budget, copper is a great investment. And that brings us right to the end, and it leaves us with a really fascinating question to think about. We've seen how modern plastics have challenged these traditional heavy metals, but with material science leaping forward every single year, what innovations are just around the corner? What will the pipes running under our cities even look like in 50 years? It's an awesome question to ponder, and now you've got the foundation to understand the answers as they start to appear.